All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So remember, hold it here. It's the microphone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started. So if you can please give your attention to Gabe.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome to our October 1st meeting. If you forgot to sign in, please make sure that you write your name down before you leave. So if I could ask everyone to take out their phones and scan this QR code. This is a Google form about your t-shirt size, your grade level. We need to make sure this is filled out for everyone so we can do our t-shirt order and our cord order for seniors.
And when you sign in, use your IN number. It's your school email. So your IN number and then your PIN number. It takes literally like 2 seconds. And then you guys don't do that.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we had our ice cream social a couple of days ago, and we just want to say thank you to everyone that came. It was a lot of fun. Here are some pictures of you guys making ice cream. Yeah, Tag does look very happy with his ice cream.
We had our induction ceremony last night. Thank you to everybody who came. It was fun. Oh, for you to hang out. All right.
Do you want to Yeah.
All right, Bailey Estevez, I'm so sorry.
Yay!
Luciano, I think, oh, did we have something we had to fix on Luciano?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry.
Don't worry, Luciano, it's coming, it's coming. Sophia Luca.
Okay,
No.
that's cool.
Haley Walter. Catherine Vissner. Yay, there we go. Caitlin Singler. Not here. Ashley Capola. I don't think she's here either. Elizabeth Waring. Get in here, Maggie.
Oh my, that's your real name.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Jack Clarkson.
Yay.
No, it's his birthday the other.
Really? You want a cupcake?
No.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Michelle Johnson. Olivia Vidlin. Not here.
She is here. She's in the other room.
Oh.
Olivia, we'll get you yours. Oh, Olivia, you can come over to the other room if you're on this in Lubeck's room. Sophia Burns.
Sophia.
Yay.
Stephen Deans.
You'll come back, like, if you'll wait a few minutes after, then you have sorry about that.
All right, so this brings us to our trick or treat fundraiser. This is what we're going to be doing next month. So we're going to have a little gram that you guys are going to sell. We're going to try to mandate that each member sell at least 3 grams. They're going to cost $2, and on the form, someone can pick if they want to give a trick or a treat. So if they pick a treat, we're going to attach a Laffy Taffy, and if you pick a treat, we're going to attach a little fake cockroach. Yeah. The trick is the cockroach. Yeah. Yes. And also, if you guys want a chance to get some community service hours, we will need help making these up. So we're still waiting on the paperwork to be approved. So we'll have some more information for you guys next week, and hopefully they'll be available in your room, Miss Addie.
Yeah.
All right.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna deliver them to people's lockers. So we're gonna sneak them in. So it's like a secret Santa, but Fake cockroaches?
Or Laffy
Or
Taffy.
treats. So, yes, microphone. They don't have to. If they don't have a locker, if you could just get their first period teacher's name.
Mhm.
What if they are a teacher? Then you can just put their classroom name or classroom number.
The teacher, all right.
I love it. Yes, trick for teachers. They would love it. Yeah.
All right. Talk about the candy corn catapult.
So one of our next events coming up is we're going to have a candy corn catapult contest. So we will have all of the materials here, and you can have a team of 3 to 4 people. You'll have 30 minutes to create your catapult before we compete. And the team to shoot a single piece of candy corn the furthest wins and gets a candy prize. So we're getting you guys ready for Halloween there. It's going to take place on October 26th right here after school.
Okay, so at this point, we only have one team competing from Venice High School for the STEM fair. And technically that team isn't even competing because I don't have their forms yet. So that means that there's still an opportunity to win the STEM fair. And this is great on college resumes and college applications because this is kind of a big deal. Colleges really love to hear about STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So this is really fun. It's super easy, guys. You really don't have to pick a project that's overcomplicated. You can pick something, literally a question you want to investigate that's kind of elementary even. You can go to a great website. It's called Science Buddies, and they have the projects already there put together. They even give you a materials list. They tell you exactly what you have to do. So literally all you have to do is perform the experiment, gather your data, and put it together in a presentation. It's super fun, super easy. You can work in teams up to 3, or you can work by yourself. But the fair is December 10th, which may seem kind of far away, but it's going to rapidly come quickly, especially since projects are due on November 19th, which is the Friday before Thanksgiving break. So I'm letting you know now so that if your project includes like growing plants, which, you know, if you want to do that, that's fine, but you need time for those plants to grow. So let's go ahead and get started now. The forms are kind of a bear to fill out, but if you have questions on how to fill out the forms, that's what I'm here for. So you can bring all the forms to me. We can sit down side by side, make sure everything's filled out properly. You can also ask Gabe and Caitlin because they went through the process last year. The forms really aren't that bad. There's just a lot of them, so we just have to fill them out. And you have to fill them out before you get started. So that's why I say technically there's no teams participating in the STEM fair yet this year because I don't have any forms from anyone. And it's a really easy thing to put together. There's 3 things that you're going to turn into me once you've completed your project. The first one is instead of those trifold posters that you would normally do, you're going to create a digital online presentation of some kind. It's totally up to you. You could use Prezi, you could use PowerPoint or Sway. And essentially you're just outlining all the pieces of your experiment. So giving it a title, what was your hypothesis, your research question, what materials did you use? Pretty much a lab report, but on like a PowerPoint. And then you have to put together a little 5-minute video presentation of you and your partner, just kind of summarizing the project, telling the strengths and weaknesses. What did you learn? Was there anything unexpected? What would you do differently next time? And then also, this part's really important and a lot of people forget about it. But when you decide we're doing this project, you need to start then keeping a logbook. And that logbook needs to log everything, every meeting you have with your team members, every piece of data you gather, every little thing. Consider it a diary of your project, okay? And then what we're gonna do is you guys will perform your experiment at home, or if you need to do it at school, you can do that. And then we get back together and before the fair on the 19th, so for our first meeting in November, you guys will kind of present your project. I don't know if you remember Gabe and Caitlin doing that last year, but they kind of presented their project and we gave them feedback to say like, hey, that looks great, but why don't you change X, Y, and Z? Because the goal is not only for you to win the Venice STEM fair, but then to go on to regionals where you compete against other local high schools, and we want Venice High to win. So we're gonna get all the feedback to our people so that they can go on and win gold for us at regional. And then there's state fair, and then there's even international STEM fair that goes with this. So that would be really cool to compete against people from all over the world, right? Sorry, I know I talked a lot, but if you have any questions, please come talk to me or email me, okay?
All right, so that concludes our meeting today. Our next meeting is going to be November 5th. Same place, same time, and we'll see you guys all there. Thank you, guys.